Hey everyone, it's your girl B Woods, Brandy Woods, the millionaire midwife, and your millionaire child care success coach. I'm going to give you a minute. There's my phone telling me that we're already live. I'm going to give you a minute just to hop in. I'm so excited to be here with you guys tonight. Let me share this in the Childcare Millionaires group. We want you to join us as we introduce one of our new team members, and I'm so excited about tonight. For those of you who are joining us, welcome. Do me a favor. You know how we do. We rep our city. Go ahead and tell me the city and state that you are watching from tonight. We want to see how you're doing. Hopefully everything is going well in your child care center. I see Jacksonville, Florida is in the house. I love it. You can always count on Francesca to let everybody know when we're on. Come on, Devette Stevens. Come on in the room. Come on, Danette. Who else is on with us tonight? We just want to give you a Childcare Millionaires welcome. And the reason why that this is important is because we miss you. Like, we were rocking it out in December. We had a challenge in January. Waco is in the house. Orlando is in the house. And in February, this winter storm came out of nowhere and started disturbing our peace. People all around the nation had to slow down. We were shoveling snow. You know, we don't know about no snow in Texas. We were doing all of these things. And I don't think we went live on the page in a few weeks. We've been in the group a lot. I don't think we went live on the page for a few weeks. So I said, listen, let me do a clarion call to all my childcare millionaires. So if you are a childcare millionaire or you planning to be a childcare millionaire, you are a future childcare millionaire, go ahead and drop me a $ in the chat. Let me know where my millionaire's at. If I had one of those bullhorns, like when we used to go out, y'all used to go to the club and go, boom, boom, boom. That's what I would do. I need the call, like, where my childcare millionaires at, right? Have you been going to the bank? You know, we always say, see you at the bank. What's your bankroll been like, sis? You get your money up? How's it going? We want to know how you are. I need some of those $ in the chat. Next thing I need you to do is, you already know that I need for you to share this video. Now listen. Now, I always tell y'all, if you gonna have a coach, if you gonna have a mentor, you gotta do what your mentor say do. Mother Woods knows best. So what I need for you to do is share this video and let people know that we're on and we're about to get started. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Brandy Woods, the millionaire midwife, your millionaire child care success coach. Give us 1 second and we're going to get started while you're sharing the video and while you're letting people know to get their booties in the seat. All right, guys. So tonight we're on for 2 reasons. One is we want to introduce our new community manager, Miss Christie Reviere. And before I introduce her, I just want to go, I want to go back over like the journey of Childcare Millionaires, because I know that you guys know that when we started out purely as a community. We were just kind of asking childcare questions to each other, nothing major, just chilling. And then all of a sudden, a year ago this month, for me, it'll be a year ago on Thursday that I learned about the pandemic. I will never forget. It was March 11th, and I was in Atlanta at a conference, and I was told by my directors they're closing the schools down for 2 weeks. And I was like, what? And literally my business flashed across to my face. Like, it was like, I didn't know what my business would be. So a year ago, we banded together. I cannot wait until Thursday until we celebrate this 1 year. We banded together. Who remembers that? Who remembers those notifications 1 year ago? And now, almost a year later, cities are opening back up. Millions of Americans have been vaccinated. Do you remember? If you remember, let me know. Do you remember the time? Feeling a little Michael Jackson. And we decided as a community that we were not going to wait on anyone to save us, that we were going to save ourselves. And we began to band together. We began to plan together, write COVID policies. Oh my God, all of the things that we did together. And over the last year, we've rocked it out. In the last year, we've had 2 summits, had 3 challenges. We've had 2 6-week boot camps. We've opened a membership that turned 6 months old this month. I mean, we done the doggone thing. We've received millions of dollars in PPP and EIDL funds, grants from our state. People like Francesca and Samantha opening buildings. Stacy buying buildings, Samantha buying buildings, Kashani buying buildings, Rosie opening, moving from a home to a center. We've had some success over the last 12 months. And many people want to preach doom and gloom, but the fact of the matter is we're still standing. And because of that success, that's why we're able to bring Miss Christie Reviere to our team. So without further ado, I want to introduce our new team member, Miss Christie Reviere, our community manager. Hey, Christie.
Hey, Brandy. Hello, everybody.
Hey, tonight?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello, Brandy. Hello, Childcare Millionaire Group. Hello. Thank you for me the opportunity to join you. Thank you, Childcare Millionaires, and serve you. It is a pleasure to see y'all. I saw Brandy ask everybody to say where they from. I only saw one ATL in the house, but I'm here on the south side of Georgia, so shout out to Georgia. So Brandy, tell us how you want to get. Do you want?
I'm good.
Do some tell them more about me.
Welcome you.
Or what?
Yeah, I'm going to lead you in. We welcome you to the group. It seems like we have a little bit of a delay on your side. You keep going in and out. So I'm going to try to let it catch up. Everybody on Facebook, they're a few seconds behind us. So hopefully it'll catch up. So do me a favor. If you can hear Christie well, put a 1 in the chat. And if she's going in and out for you, put a number 2 in the chat. That way we can just see what we're hearing on your side. I see Chicago's in the house. Oh, we got Rex, Georgia in the house. Come on, April. I love it. All right. So give me some 1s and 2s. If you can hear us well, if you can hear Christie well, put a 1. If she's going in and out, 2. Okay. So hopefully we're going to get her caught up. If you can hear me well, put a 3. Awesome. Okay, so I
apologize.
No, I think that we're catching up. So we will be a little bit more definite in when we talk. And I'm looking on my phone as well, so I can kind of see if there is a delay or a lag. So while we get Christie all squared away on the internet, I just want to kind of tell you our purpose of bringing Christie on the team. And she's going to tell you a little bit about herself and go over some of our community rules, especially with the group. And then some opportunities that we'll be having in the group. So I'm so happy that our group has grown. Last year in January, we had less than 300 people in the group. And as of today, we have 1,700 people in the group. So literally we have 5 times our group. And I really want to make sure that we're always able to keep up with the messages and we know what's going on. So we wanted to make sure that we brought someone who was knowledgeable about Facebook groups and who understood our passion for what we want to do with Childcare Millionaires. So Christie actually runs her own podcast. She has such amazing services that she already do. So she was just a perfect fit for our first official employee of Childcare Millionaires. So Christie, please introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you for that warm welcome, Brandy. I apologize in advance for any delay, that people are experiencing hearing me. About myself, as Brandy said, I did come on board literally about a month ago to provide support here as your community manager in the group. Myself am a 21-year veteran. I'm born and raised in the state of Georgia. My military career took me from places like Okinawa, Japan. I also deployed for the war twice. My last deployment was in 2010 to Kandahar, Afghanistan. Brandy stated, I'm here as the community manager to support each and every one of you in this group along with Brandy. As part of the support, I will be a contact that you would start seeing posts from. You've already seen me engage with you a little bit already. I do run my own interview series where I actually interview other business professionals and business owners. Brandy was one of my first guests when I first started out. And can you all hear?
No, I'm just go ahead.
So in the middle of the pandemic, while y'all were figuring out your next steps as far as how to do with your communities and for your daycare centers, I actually branched out and decided to jump into the world of entrepreneurship. Go figure. I was like, oh, it's pandemic. Let me find something to be useful and helpful to other people. So that's how I came about to meet Miss Brandy, and that's how we actually were able to start this relationship. Let me just reinforce the rules. Everybody already knows.
Before you do that, Christie, give me one second.
Please be polite. Okay.
All right. I think there's a date. Give me 1 second. So everyone, what I want you to do is go ahead, and if you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the chat. You know, our rule is we stay interactive. Christie's going to go over some of our rules, and I'm just trying to keep a post to make sure that everybody is with us. So if you have any questions about the membership group, how to be a partner, how to be an affiliate, just hang on to your seat. She's going to share some things with us. Thank you, Phyllis. I was trying to see if it was just on my end. We want to make sure that you guys can hear us well, and our quality of sound is great. Thank you guys so much. So go ahead and post your questions in the chat, and we'll try to make sure we get to all of the questions. But we're going to go through some of our rules, and so Christie, take it away.
Okay. First rule, if everything, one, be polite, be courteous to each other, and absolutely no bullying. Same thing that you tell the little people at your daycare. No bullying allowed. There's also no solicitation in the group. If you have anything that you want to share, be sure to share it with the group. Let us all be able to participate. Let us all respond. Let us all chime in. If you see someone sharing something in the group that you know the answer to, jump in and be a resource, be a beacon of light for them as well. If you feel the need to share outside of the group, like if you inbox another individual, that is going to be frowned upon because that does not the community as a whole. Keep in mind, this group is an actual community. We're a family here. We all want everybody successful, to grow, to nurture each other, and to be reinforcing to each other. So that is my ideas. In regards to the membership, if you notice, there's a link at the bottom in regards to joining the childcare membership. We're encouraging everyone to join, to encourage you to share the information with others so that they can also join the group as well. So we can continue to grow as a big family, and that everybody can be, quote unquote, childcare millionaires across the nation. If you have, I see y'all going worldwide eventually. that is it for the rules. Do anybody have any questions about the rules before we move on into some of the other areas that we're going to discuss tonight, like the emails and the resources?
Well, Christy, also tell them about if they want to become a preferred vendor, or if they feel like they have a service or something that they want to share with the Childcare Millionaires. I know that you're going to be managing that. Tell them a little bit about how that they can make that request.
So, as Brandy mentioned, if you have anything you want to promote within the group, you need to email to the Childcare Millionaires at gmail.com. Once again, if you have anything that you want to promote in the group, send an email to the Childcare Millionaires at gmail.com. We will turn around a response in 48 to 72 hours. That is the way that you promote your items. That's the way that you let people know that you want to sell things. That way we can generate and work with you behind the scenes to actually put the information out in the group in a proper manner, and so that we can actually manage the information, what's being put out, and keep everybody on the same page. Please be sure to check your emails. Well, go ahead.
No, I said I love it. Yes.
Be sure to check your emails. Please be sure to check your emails, because your email is a gold mine of information, resources, and tools, and gimmies and giveaways and freebies. You don't want to not be on the email list. If you're not already on the email list, there will be a link that will be provided later on in the group this afternoon. This week, there's going to be an email dropped in the group so that you can join the actual email group. If you're already in the group and you're already receiving our emails, it's important that you check your emails, check your spam, check your junk, check the trash, and make sure that nothing is going over there. Because the way the email marketing platforms work, if you don't check your emails on a regular basis, they eventually take that you're not interested, and they will move those items over to your spam. So I don't want anybody to miss anything. There's a lot of information, a lot of details that are provided in the emails. That's why we strongly encourage you to make sure that you're checking your emails on a regular. We do drop a lot of information in the group, but it's only so much, and everybody's attention span is only so long in the actual groups. So it's important that you check your emails and stay in contact with us and respond back to us in emails as well to let us know what's going on. If you have any questions or concerns, that's another great tool to reach out to us and ensure that we actually are able to respond to you if it's not something that you want to share in the group. That email address is childcaremillionaires@gmail.com.
Yes, and I love it. And we have streamlined, like you were getting emails from more than one place. We have streamlined. One of the things that me and Christy have done just since she's been on is we now have info@childcaremillionaires.com, and we're moving over to better systems to serve you better, to make sure that the information that we send out to you guys gets to you fast and it's relevant, and all that good stuff. So now, Christy, I want to first of all thank you. She is keeping me on schedule. She is reminding me of things that I promised you. I love it. We want to be a company of integrity. And when we first started Childcare Millionaires, literally, it was a hobby. Like, literally, you guys that were here 362 days ago, that before the pandemic hit, even though we were giving out relevant information and we had webinars and we were doing things, we were not operating a membership. We were not doing boot camps regularly. We would just do like one-off webinars, or we would do a class on graphics or a class on marketing. But now we literally have over 300 hours of content. And let me tell you why this is important and exciting at the same time. Is because we're building an arsenal, and this arsenal is going to help us defeat and fight and overcome any obstacle that comes our way. So I love the fact that Chrissy is a veteran, right? She has that warrior spirit. She knows how to lace up at 4 a.m. like us. Like, I'm like, there's no better person in the world, And she's so lovable, and easy to work with. So everybody do me a favor and welcome Christie in the chat. I want to see, it's 30 of you watching live right now. I want to see welcome Christie about 30 times. Let's show Christie some love. And then I'm going to tell you guys what to expect over the next 60 days. And it's hot and it's juicy. And that's why I wore red tonight, because it was hot, hot, hot. Now,
yeah,
an hour ago, I looked like I had been in the trenches, but I love y'all enough to get this red dress on, pull out that red tube of lipstick, and I want to give you guys some of this information and some of the vision that we have moving forward. Thank you, Shamika. Thank you, guys. Thank you, April. We want to welcome you, Christie. We feel like that you're going to be so valuable. One of the things that we want to do is we want to get information out to our members as fast as possible. Just like you guys can run your center, and I'm always telling you to get some superheroes. I am sharing the cake with Christie, and we're going to be working together. And most of you know Sade as well. We're going to be working together to bring on more coaches. We're going to be working together to help you guys with graphic design, to help you guys come up with emails for your centers, to use those tools. I'm telling you, that's why you guys do not want to miss the retreat. So I'm going to go into the what's new section. Christie, I'm going to pull you from the screen. Stay with me, because at the end, we'll do some Q&A. All right, guys. Listen, we got to be ready. Are y'all ready? I feel like singing. We ready. We ready. Oh, we ready for 2021. Come on, y'all. Can you sing it in your seat wherever you are? You need to be singing, we ready for 2021. Listen, we have an opportunity in 2021 to be better, to be bigger, and to be faster. And one of the reasons why this is so important to me, bringing on a community manager, is because there are some things that we need to do that I can't do alone, right? I need you guys to get better marketing systems. I know that some of you, just like Brandy, I really want monthly one-on-one coaching. Like, listen, I can't do it on my own. So I'm building us an army. I'm building us an army. I'm building us the resources and the platform. So if you guys just stick with me, we're going to have everything that we need in Childcare Millionaires. So I want to go over with what's going to happen over the next 45 days. We're really about 60 days up until our retreat, May 14th through the 16th. And for those of you who don't know, that is the new date. May 14th through the 16th. The hotel called me with some foolery about that date. I'm going to the hotel across the street to do a walkthrough tomorrow. We're going to make sure that I really don't want to change the date at all. It's a mild question. Ooh, y'all. My daughter is here because my husband brought me a treat. Who knows what drink I like the best? Who can tell me what's in this drink? I want to know who is the first person. I may have a prize for you. Who is the first person that can tell me what's in the cup? Do any of you know my favorite drink? What's in the cup? It's not Crown Royal. What's in the drink? So listen, while you're trying to figure out what's in my cup. Oh, Francesca! Yay! And Brittany. Brittany, you are banned. You are banned. Listen, everybody got it right. Yay! Brittany, boo! That nasty Coke. I love Coke. Anywho, these are the things that's going to be happening. This month, we're doing our scholarship program along with a membership drive. And so this is important because we want to always find ourselves giving back. Last year around this time, we were doing grants. And this year, we're doing a scholarship program. So in our scholarship, okay, slow down, Brandy. Y'all know I get excited, right? This red bone over here, she is too excited. Okay. The scholarship program is open, and we want to bring on some members that we want to give back. We want to give back. And not only do we want to put you in a scholarship, we want to make sure that you have a buddy. We want to make sure that you have a lunch pad and you know where to start. And so that's step one, is we want to help some people who are kind of struggling financially, or struggling in their business. Now, the stipulation is you have to be a current childcare owner. So I know that some of you are like, but Brandy, I'm not a current childcare owner, and I really need help with starting. Have no fear. We're going to have a boot camp in the summer, but we're not going to do it right now. Most of you, if you're going to be starting looking, we invite you to go to the Millionaires Classroom and take the class that says Starting a Profitable Daycare. That's where you can start. We're here to help you, but we want, I hear your cry. I hear your cry. Even starting a daycare right now, I'm not going to say it's risky, but it has some obstacles. And so we're going to focus March on people who have a center. And just know, my babies who are holding on, you yet holding on, keep on keeping on, we have something for you. But there are plenty of classes. And the link is bit.ly childcare classroom. So let me drop that in the chat. There are, I mean, literally a host of classes that you can be taking. You can take our class on the business plan. You can take our class on how to get started, how to write your handbooks, how to budget. All of those classes are in our classroom, okay? So let's go back to the scholarship program. We have spaces to give scholarships. So we're accepting scholarships through Wednesday. On Wednesday, we're going to stop the scholarships, and then we're going to select them, because we really want you guys to come to our first class on next Tuesday. So Sunday is our Q&A. If you're a member, you should have gotten your newsletter in your email. I realized when I sent the newsletter out the first time, I didn't select all. So I only sent it to the first 25 people. So please make sure you check your email. Who got their, what do you call it? Their newsletter today? Anybody get their newsletter today? If you got it, let me know in the chat. The newsletter will always tell you our events that's going on for the membership. And then if you're not in the membership and you're just in the regular group, it's totally okay. We post those announcements in the group. There are times if I'm going to go live, I may send out an email, but most of the time those announcements are in the group. But what you need to make sure that you do is that you go into the group and you communicate, because this is the thing about Facebook. Facebook doesn't show everybody everything. So if you don't go to our page and if you don't go to the group, you're going to miss some information, right? You're going to miss some information. And it's so important that you get that information. But I need you guys. This is massive. Are y'all ready for this announcement? Y'all ready? This is massive. I'm telling y'all. And the devil tried to steal my joy today. He did. Now, members are able to come in at any time, right? And it's no contract. So if you get what you need, you can get out of the membership. However, if you get out of the membership, you don't lock in your rate. People who came in originally, they locked in the rate. That rate doesn't exist anymore. But my current members, they locked in a beautiful rate. But on today, edit. On today, well, in March, rather, I just want to announce this, and I think that this is phenomenal. We have 100 members. That means there are 100 of us that are working on our business. There are 100 of us that are committed to growth. There are 100 of us that got each other's back. We have the power, buying power of 100 sinners. So listen, guys, what if we had contracts with companies that could give us special rates for childcare millionaires? What if we could get our toilet paper and our lifestyle on the low? This is some of the things that I wanted us to do. What if childcare millionaires had their own health insurance, life insurance, group rates? That because we have so many of us, that we could get specialized rates. What if we can go to companies like Childcare CRM, Pre to 3, Right Will, all of these people that we support and say, hey, we need some of your free stuff too. Come on, give childcare millionaires a little bit of love. Give us a little bit, some discounts and some freebies. We are growing from a group to truly an association. And what I see in the next year, whether you are a paid member or not, this is not just for paid members. Listen, guys, if we could have the buying power, there's 1,800 centers in the group. If each of us have 100 kids, that's 180 lives that we're touching on a daily basis, right? I'm talking about us being powerful, being able to lobby, being able to impact change, being able to say these are the policies that we need. This is the funding that we need, for us to partner with banks and say, these are people who are vetted. They're already making 6 and 7 figures. You need to consider their application. This is a time where we can start having real estate investment classes. And so instead of us each going out and take a real estate investment class for $1,000, we can pay someone a few $1,000s to come and talk to us and teach us about real estate, commercial real estate investment, or franchising. Collectively, we have the power to do more. And if that's exciting to you, I want you to type more in the chat. Woo! So listen, I have a goal to get us to the place where we have people working on our behalf every day, where Childcare Millionaires has an office where you can call in and get support, or we can work with certain vendors so we can get lines of credit. So banks will come and start approaching us, and they will see us as an association. And that's why we put association in the name. And this doesn't matter if you're a paid member or you're a member of the group. It's power in numbers. Now, for my paid members that have been with me since day one, you've been with us before March, I put a message in the group. March is going to be my month to love on you. So make sure you're in the membership group, and I have prizes that we're going to be giving away. I put something in there today for how you could save $400. I have some people coming to talk to us over the next 60 days before the conference, so we can position to have more. Some of you have said, hey, Brandy, we need some legal advice when it comes to COVID and return policies. What if Childcare Millionaires could retain an attorney to make some of those forms and some of those policies, and we could all use them? Instead of all of us using 10 billable hours with an attorney, we're getting to the space where we can do more because there are more of us. And I love each one of you, right? And listen, I know that some of you are like, listen, I can do more. I got more time. I'm established. I don't have to be in my center every day. You know, I want to start teaching, Brandy. I want to start helping. Give me a group of childcare owners. Let me be their buddy. All of that's coming. And then there's some of you are like, listen, I'm struggling and I need some more help. And it's good that we have class, but I need some help. right? I need some weekly accountability. I need some help. As we can bring more people on staff, we're going to be having more opportunities to do one-on-one. So the way it works now, the only thing you can do is buy 2 one-on-ones. And when you finish those, if we have space, we can add more. And some of you have one-on-ones, you ain't used them. So I know somebody that wants them. Y'all better get on those one-on-ones and use them. So it doesn't matter to me that if you're in the paid group or if you're in the free group, you're still a part of Childcare Millionaires Association. And we're not trying to leave nobody behind, right? We're not waiting on anyone to save us. We will save ourselves. We will band together. We will continue to do what we've been doing. If there's a sister in need, we will help her, and I feel like the more that we do, the more people that we bring on that has specializations, the better we're going to be as an organization. I have heard your cry and saying, Brandy, we want training. We want training for our staff. We want training for our staff. We want training for our staff. So in April, we are going to do a challenge about staff. I can't train your staff if we don't have a like mindset. And let me explain you why. If I train your staff and you're not ready to lead, some of the things I say may frustrate your whole organization. So after we have our training in April about staff, we're going to go through. Christy, I don't want to tell them everything, but me and Christy have been working together on a 5-day challenge with you in mind, because we know, yes, because we know if you grow your staff, that we can help you run a better organization where you can make more. So in April, tell them how much the challenge is.
Wait a minute. Do I even have that top secret information? Let me reach back into my archives.
It is free. It is $0.
I had to make sure my record notes was correct, because I was like,
it's free. It's free. It's no cost for you. It's no cost for your center. And this is the one time where I'm going to say, even though we're going to be talking to owners and directors doing the challenge, you may want your staff to come when we talk about toxic staff, and how you may want to invite them to sign up. But after we do it, we are going to have an opportunity for you to sign your staff up for a training. But we want to make sure you're on the right foot. We want to make sure that you have the opportunity to inspect what you expect in your center. So it's very, very important that we do this. And because we had so much time, I said, I don't want them waiting until May to fix things. I want you ready for summer. I want your staff efficient during the summer so you can be wherever you want to be and not stuck in that center. So be on the lookout for in April that we're going to be doing a super staff training. For directors, you guys will be able to come that Monday through Friday. It's free. And then we'll have an opportunity for us to do some training with your staff. And one of the things we're going to talk about is professionalism and their role in making the center work. Their role in making the center work, right? So you're going to be on the front end, hear about creating a super staff, and then we're going to tell them how we can empower them to help you and to help themselves and to show up at work like a superstar. So we're going to help you lay down that groundwork. And then in May, we're going to have the Childcare Millionaires retreat, May 14th, 15th, and 16th. We have open more seats right now. Virtual, we have unlimited seats. Until I go to the venue tomorrow, I won't start really pushing it because we're still trying to settle everything. But we'll have the retreat in May. And then for those of you who could not make it this time, just it's okay. Hopefully COVID will subside and we'll be able to at least meet twice a year in person. I don't want to make any promises because we don't know what the next few months are going to be like. But either way it go, we are 100% here for you. So does anyone have any questions? We want you guys in the group. We want you participating. We're going to be giving MEP awards for our most engaged participators. We want you to, we're tracking who is making comments, who is asking questions. And we want you guys to engage. Go to the group. Don't wait till something pops up on your screen, because Facebook is not going to show you everything. All right. So April 5th through the 9th is the challenge. Okay, Christy, you have any words? Oh, unmute.
My last thing is, once again, I am here to help serve you, support you in whatever way I can support you. Know how I can support you. Be sure to sign up for the challenge. Check your emails, because there's so many goodies in there. And please, 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 I want to see many most engaged participants. I want to be able to shout you out and scream your name and throw a party, because you're participating and you're rocking out. Brandy has created a wonderful community, which y'all already know, and it's only going to get better from here. So if you're not a part of the membership group, go ahead and join. Apply for the scholarship before the date closes out for scholarship application. So get yours in there so you can make the deadline if possible, and stay engaged. And I'm here to support y'all. Rock out.
Yay. And I want to just thank really quick Amy. I don't know if Amy is on. I know Brittany is on. They received their iPad and their AirPods. We actually love to give gifts. And we are looking to get some gifts donated. We are about to go on a warpath. Listen, we are putting our war clothes on and people are going to start helping us support you guys. And I'm so excited about that. So over the next few weeks, make sure that you are inside of the group, that you're keeping up with what's going on. You get signed up for the challenge, and that you begin to invite people to the group. I would love for our group to literally get to 5,000 people by the end of this year. And 5,000 is not a lot. Literally 5,000 is just not a lot. We have, over 1 million centers. We employ, over 300,000 centers in the US, and we employ 1.2 million people. This industry makes $58 billion a year. So I know that there are other people who that we can invite to the group and share this information. So make sure that you get engaged. Make sure that you let us know if you need something. This is not a one-way street. We want you guys to reach out to us. We put the email in the chat. You can always inbox us. And Christy will be posting more. And so now you got double the support. Sade is on the back end, and she does a lot of our technology. So we're growing by leaps and bounds, and and we're looking for coaches, and some of those coaches may be you. We're looking for people who may want to lead a pod inside of the membership, so we can kind of level off the membership and say, hey, these are our newbies, and they've been in business maybe for 1 to 3 years. The things you deal with in your first 1 to 3 years are not the same things that you always deal with in year 4 through 10, right? You kind of season, you kind of know the ropes. And then there's some you want to be on expansion. You're looking for centers, you want multiple centers. And so we need maybe to have a novice team, right? We have our proficient team. Then we have our pros, and our pros, they're looking to franchise. They're looking to have 5 or more centers. Your needs are going to be a little bit different than the needs of a person just starting out. And then we are looking to add on our babies that are trying to take their first step because the membership is really not designed for people starting out. And they're like, but you're leaving us out, Brandy. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. So we're at least going to do a boot camp twice a year to help those babies that really need to get the information. Me and you know that it takes 6 months to a year to open your first center. We know that. And so that time frame can get a little frustrating for people just starting out, but the reward is great. You know, we know that the reward is great. And so we don't want to make the club so exclusive that we don't take care of our people who are just starting out, because we know how that felt, right? We know how it felt to want to start and just not have the tools and the information and the support. And we don't want Shamika said it took me a year. So it took me 7 years. Now, don't be like Brandy in this case. 7 years. Isn't that horrible, Christy?
No, because look at where you at right now.
Thank you.
Look at where you at right now. You create a whole community for other people to learn from what your trial and error has done. And quote unquote, isn't this National Women's History Month? This is how we are able to catapult other women. Somebody had to do the work so I could stand on their shoulders at some point in time, vice versa. So take what Brandy's story is, apply the information that she's sharing and providing you in order for you to, if it takes you longer, it takes you longer, but at least you have some information, you have some resources to go to, and you're not out there in the dark. Because 7 years ago, I'm pretty sure a program like this, a community like this, probably was non-existent when Brandy decided to embark on this. So now that she done paid the price, she's out here sharing everything she has and pouring into other people so you can get it done in less time. Use the training platforms. I did see Brenda a question on here about the classes. Someone was asking that, and I see a lot of people talk about give us more information. This is why you need to check your emails on a regular. Check them emails.
I love it. Yes, we will be sending out more information, but it literally took me 7 years. I was so worried about leaving $50,000 a year that I didn't realize I could make $50,000 a month. So some of you guys, you're trying to work it out, and now some of you guys are making $50,000 a week. So there is a group of people, and they want to know more, and I want us to start supporting them some more. So listen, we're going to be giving information about how to register for the challenge, probably closer to about March 20th. We'll open up registration for 2 weeks. We'll do our normal registration period. During the challenge, we'll tell you guys about the opportunity for the staff training and opportunities for coming to the retreat. I'm going to hold off, and I'll definitely do another video about the retreat, because anyone who signs up for the membership this month, they also get a code for a discount on the retreat, or if they've already paid for the retreat, they can get a code for discount on future services, like a one-on-one. So we want to make sure that everybody knows how to use their benefits, and that we always we deal with people with integrity. And for my current members, you know your price is locked in. Your price will never go up. I don't care if the membership is $3,000 a month. Your price will never go up, but it never will be $3,000 a month. But your price is locked in at our introductory rates. And for those of you who were in the membership, but you were on a monthly plan, please go and check the group. Because all of our rates are on the new plan, and we congratulate all the new members that came in. And that's why we're giving them a discount on their retreat ticket, because they're on the new plan. But we have some special things going on for our current members. We're going to do all this month. We're giving prizes out to members. We're telling you how you can save on certain things. We're going to be doing some special events, some giveaways. So make sure you're in our accelerator membership and you're looking at those announcements, because I don't want to frustrate the people. And I still have a goal of giving out a Peloton bike this year. Like, I really want to give away a bike. I know. I have a Peloton bike and I love it. And there's not a lot of childcare people on Peloton that use like the hashtag childcare. So who on here wants me to buy you a $2,500 Peloton bike? I'm just trying to think about how I can give this away. How I can give this away.
They gotta be saying
I
me.
would love to give. All right. I would love to give us get us a computer lab, you know. Nicole said, I have a goal to receive said bike.
All right, Nicole, that's what I'm talking about. Claim it.
Because the thing about it is you guys will spend money on other people, but you won't spend money on yourself. So I think I need to give some MacBooks away. I love Samsung, give some Samsung tablets away. I have some amazing prizes that I'm going to be giving away at retreat. So I got some tricks up my sleeve, y'all. And just stay connected. Stay connected. Well, I'm going to leave with this because I love each of you. Literally with the love of the Lord. I pray for you all of the time. You're always on my mind. And I think that you guys know that. And as we come up on this year anniversary, I just want you to take a moment. I want you to take a moment while we're on here. I want you to understand what all you came through over the last 12 months. I want you to realize the strength that you showed. I want you to understand that we won when so many people lost. Some of us have lost loved ones. Some of us lost children. You know, we lost a portion of our income. We had to learn how to live again. We had to learn how to trust again. We had to revolutionize our business. We had to make pivots. Some of us have dealt with sickness this year, children, suicide attempts, surgeries, loss of husbands, just unimaginable deaths of staff members. We've dealt with unimaginable things, but we're still standing. And because we're still standing, we have an obligation to stand in gratitude. So I'm going to leave this open for a second. And I need for you to tell me what you're grateful for in the chat. I don't want you to let this opportunity pass. Because we're still standing despite all we've been through. We're still alive when so many of us have perished. Our doors are still open when so many doors are sealed up. Our children are safe when so many have food insecurities and family insecurities. We're still standing. We're here. And if we don't stand in gratitude of where we are right now, no matter if we like where we are right now, if we don't stand in gratitude, shame on us. Shame on us if we can't just say thank you. You know, if we can't say, you know, it could have been me that closed down. It could have been me that didn't know how I was going to feed my family. It could have been me, you know, that had to be a victim of such a powerful pandemic. But I stood in the gap for my community because God strengthened me. I stood in the gap for my family. I stood in the gap for myself. I proved to myself that I'm stronger than I ever thought that I was. I proved to myself that I could move mountains, that I could do the impossible, that I could survive in the valley, that I could open a center and close a center by myself some days. That I could take COVID tests month after month, and I could still pay my bills, and I could still smile, and I could still love on others, and I still had enough joy to take care of God's children every single day. Denise says, I'm grateful I made it through a heart attack, and I can still push through for my son, and I'm thankful that my family hasn't been touched by COVID, and we can still push through. I'm grateful I survived COVID-19. I was out of work for 4 months, but God made sure all my bills were paid. To God be the glory. I'm grateful that God has given me the strength to keep going, to take care of the families that we serve. I want you guys to keep them going. And I know that you have family commitments, but I want you to take a minute and give me your grateful story. I want you to take a minute to put it in the earth, because I don't take this year anniversary of COVID lightly. Despite the trials, I'm still here. I went through a medical crisis. I'm not done, but I'm yet holding on. Thank you, Lord. And I'm going to say, like the old people would say, keep on keeping on. It's so many things that could have happened to us. It's so many tragedies. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for health. I'm grateful for a place to live. I'm grateful for my parents. I'm truly grateful for this group association membership because I was truly about to wave my white flag. And I'm so glad you didn't, Brittany, because there's so much power and joy that you put in the world. So now, I just want to say that we're standing. There's a song that we used to sing in church, and I haven't sung in so long, so I'm not going to sing much of it tonight, but it says, here I am, I'm still standing. Here I am. After all I've been through, I've survived every trial, every snare. I'm alive. And sometimes we just have to thank God that we survived and that we're alive. So it's your girl, B Wood, signing off, just in a space of gratitude. And I hope that you guys keep standing with me because I love you with all of my heart. I will see you guys soon, but you know I will definitely see you at the bank, making deposits, not withdrawals. We're not giving up. Chrissy says, I love you guys. I love you. And I want you to know that there's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do for you. You guys have a beautiful night.